The love story of a pigeon and a lion. Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, lived a mighty lion and a delicate white pigeon. Their worlds were completely different. The lion ruled the land, while the pigeon soared through the endless sky. But fate had a special story planned for them. The first meeting. One afternoon, after a long hunt, the lion rested by a serene lake. The breeze was cool, and he closed his eyes, enjoying the peaceful silence. Suddenly, a melodious voice broke the stillness. Curious, the lion opened his eyes and looked up. A beautiful white pigeon was perched on a tree branch, singing sweetly. Her feathers glowed in the sunlight, and her eyes sparkled like tiny stars. Smiling, the lion said, "Your voice is the most beautiful thing I have ever heard in this forest." The pigeon hesitated for a moment and replied, "You are the mighty king of this jungle, and I am just a tiny bird. Why would you praise me?" The lion chuckled softly and said, "Beauty isn't just in strength, it lies in kindness and purity too. Your voice has touched my heart. From friendship to love day by day, their friendship deepened." The pigeon would come to the lake every morning and sing, while the lion sat below, listening intently. They started sharing stories of the sky and its endless wonders, of the deep jungle and its hidden mysteries. The pigeon told the lion about the softness of the clouds, the thrill of flying high, and the whispers of the wind. The lion, in return, spoke of the thrill of the hunt, the wisdom of the trees, and the songs of the night. Slowly, their bond transformed into something more love. The test of love. One day, a fierce storm swept through the forest. The pigeon, who was perched on a tree branch, struggled to hold on. A strong gust of wind knocked her off balance, and she began falling. Before she could hit the ground, the lion leaped forward and caught her gently in his large paws. "Are you all right?" he asked, his voice full of concern. Shivering, the pigeon looked into his eyes and whispered, "Today, I realize that you are not just strong, but also the kindest soul I have ever known." At that moment, they both understood. They couldn't live without each other. The world's opposition. But love stories always have challenges. When the other animals in the jungle learned about their unusual bond, they were shocked. Some mocked them, while others strongly disapproved. A cunning fox sneered, "How can a bird that belongs to the sky and a lion who rules the land ever be together?" The pigeon became sad, and the lion too began to wonder, was their love truly impossible? A difficult choice. One day the pigeon asked, "If you truly love me, would you ever leave your jungle for me?" The lion thought for a moment and replied, "If you love me, would you leave your sky for me?" It was a tough question. The pigeon had never lived on the ground, and the lion had never imagined a life beyond the jungle. Could they change their worlds for each other? The sacrifice for love. After much thought, the pigeon made her decision. She found a tall tree near the lion's den where she could stay close to him. In return, the lion spent more time near her tree, listening to her songs and sharing his life with her. Over time, the other animals saw their love and finally understood. It was not about where they belonged, but about how they chose to stay together. The triumph of true love. The lion taught the pigeon that love is not just about power, but also about protection and sacrifice. The pigeon taught the lion that love is not about control, but about freedom and trust. And so, the king of the jungle and the queen of the sky built a world of their own where no height or distance could keep them apart, because when love is true, no barrier is too strong to break.